By now, you should be finished reading all of the Shakespeare's play Romeo and Juliet. So, today I want to review the play and focus on one of the characters, Juliet. I think that Juliet really makes this love story interesting, and I want to talk about why. A lot of people think of Shakespeare as an author who wrote novels that people read. But Shakespeare never actually wrote books. He wrote plays meant to be acted. So, as we look at Romeo and Juliet, I want you to imagine that the story is performed by actors, not read quietly by yourself. As you know, the story of Romeo and Juliet happens in Verona, Italy, and is a very old story. Two important families, the Montegals and the Capulets, are enemies. They're very angry with each other. Romeo Montague falls in love with Juliet Capulet. So from the start, we know that this relationship is going to have some very big problems, and it does. Can anyone give me a quick summary of the story? Well, Romeo and Juliet, they get married secretly. And only Romeo and Juliet and their priest know about the wedding. After the wedding, Romeo gets in a fight and kills Juliet's cousin, and so he has to leave Verona. Then Juliet's parents tell her that he has to get married to another man, a guy named Paris. So the priest and Juliet make a plan. And what is their plan? Well, Juliet will pretend she's dead to avoid the wedding with Paris. But unfortunately, Romeo doesn't know she's actually alive, and she rushes back to Verona. When Romeo sees Juliet's body and thinks she's really dead, he kills himself. Then Juliet wakes up, and when she sees Romeo's dead body, she kills herself too. Good, very good summary. Now, Romeo and Juliet is one of the Shakespeare's earlier plays. It's really a favorite of many people. Both Romeo and Juliet are very well developed characters. They have real emotions and personality. They come alive as we watch or read the play. So, let's take a closer look at Juliet. What do you think of her? I really like her. I was kind of surprised how strongly she loved Romeo. She went against her whole family so she could be with him. Exactly. But notice that she doesn't start off as this strong young woman. Juliet changes in the story. When we first met Juliet, she's a 13 years old girl. She's quiet and she usually does what her parents want her to do. At the beginning of the play, she's a good girl. She wants to please her family. But by the end of the play, Juliet moves from being this young girl to being an independent, mature young woman.